A very lovely morning to my dear students. I hope you have understood the active and passive verbs that I have discussed about the present tense, right? Today we will discuss about the past tense. All the three parts: simple past, past continuous and past perfect. Okay? Now come to as usual affirmative. If you have understood simple present tense, then it will be very easy to understand simple past tense. I have kept the same example over here also so that you can understand very easily. Okay. The simple past tense affirmative. In active, in present tense it was Rita bakes the cake. Here I have changed the past tense, present tense into past tense, that is baked. What is the formula? Subject, verb to object. In passive it will be object, was where, verb 3 by subject. So object is cake. The cake was baked by Rita. Okay. What will be the negative? Mrs. Shankar did not. In past tense always you have to use did. And as it is negative, so not. Did not, then verb 1. Did plus verb 1. As it is negative, so not you have added. Okay. Then object. Bring in passive voice, bring the object in front. English and history were not taught by Mrs. Shankar. Okay. Object was where, not, verb 3 by subject. Clear? So did, when you will use did, always use verb 1. Understood? Next, interrogative using helping verb. Here also did. In present tense it was do or does, but in past tense always did. Did a lot of people use mobile phones? So did, subject, verb 1, object. In passive voice, were mobile phones used by a lot of people? Was where, object, verb 3 by subject. Clear? So when there will be did as a helping verb, put was where as the helping verb. If it was do or does in simple present, in passive voice it would have been am, is, are. Okay. The whole process remains the same. Only you have to change the verb forms. Got it? In interrogative WH word, why did they renovate the house? WH word, did, subject, verb 1, object. In passive voice, why was the house renovated by them? WH word, was where, object, verb 3 by subject. Here also WH word remains the same over here. Whatever WH word will be in the question, same WH word you have to keep in the answer also. Understood? In case of who, I always told when there will be who, you have to use by whom. Who renovated the house? Who, verb to object in active voice. And passive voice it is by whom was the house renovated. Who is always changing into by whom. So by whom plus was or where, then object, then verb 3. Understood? Simple past tense. I hope it's clear to you all. Now come to past continuous tense. In present continuous tense, what was there? Am, is, are plus verb ing. In past continuous tense, what is the past form of am, is, are? Was, were. Remember that one. Past form of am, is, are is was, were. And in both the present and past, in both continuous tense, you have to use ing because it is continuing. So subject, was, were, verb 1 plus ing plus object. So Rita was baking cakes. What will be the passive? Object, was, were, being, verb 3 by subject. So cakes, bring the object, cakes were being baked by Rita. Got it? Negative, only you have to use not. Mrs. Shankar was not teaching English and history. The subject, was, were, not, verb ing, object. In passive it will be English and history were not being taught by Mrs. Shankar. In continuous tense, in both present and past, you have to use being in passive voice. So object, was, were, not, being, verb 3, by, subject. Clear? Next. In interrogative, bring the helping verb. In past tense, helping verb is was where. So, was a lot of people using mobile phones? Was where? Subject, verb 1 ing using object. In passive voice, were mobile phones being used by a lot of people? Was where? Object, being, verb 3. Verb 3 is used by subject, a lot of people. Got it? Interrogative WH word. Why were they renovating the house? WH word was where? Subject, they is the subject, verb 1 ing, renovating, object is the house. The same WH word we will keep over here. Why was the house being renovated by them? WH word was where? Object, being, verb 3, by, subject. Understood? Next, who? Who was renovating the house? Who was where? Verb ing, object. Who means you all know by whom. By whom was the house being renovated? What will be the formula? I haven't written the formula. So what will be the formula? By whom, then was where, then object, then being plus verb 3. Okay. So by whom, then was where, then object, then being, then renovated, verb 3. Got it? Clear? Always remember, in continuous tense, in passive voice, being will be added, B-E-I-N-G, and in perfect tense, in passive voice, been, B-E-E-N. Don't get confused with these two, being and been. Being, ing, always remember continuous, ing, and in perfect tense, B-E-E-N, been. Okay. Now come to past perfect, affirmative. Subject had, verb 3, object. Rita had baked the cake. Okay. Object, in passive voice, object had been, verb 3, by, subject. So which one is the object? The cake. Cake had been, verb 3, baked, by, subject is Rita. Okay. Next. Negative, you all know. I have not written negative because I think it's clear to you all that in negative you have to use only not. If I give Rita had not baked the cake. Suppose in negative, Rita had not baked the cake. So what will be the answer in passive? The cake had not been. Only you have to use that not. Not been baked by Rita. Okay. In negative. Now come to interrogative. Bring the helping verb had in front. Had a lot of people used mobile phones. Had, subject, verb 3, object. Had mobile phones been used by a lot of people? Had, object, been, verb 3, by, subject. Understood? Interrogative. Why had they renovated the house? WH word had, subject, verb 3, object. What will be the passive voice? Why had the house been renovated by them? Same WH word will keep had, object, been, verb 3, by, subject. Clear? If there is any negative word added over here, why had not they renovated the house? So put the negative word over here also. Wherever you will find the negative word, put the negative word in answer also. Understood? In case of who had renovated the house? Who had, verb 3, object. By whom had the house been renovated? By whom had, object, been, verb 3. Clear? It's very easy to understand if you practice present tense, that simple present. Then it will be very easy for you all to understand past tense. Simple past, past continuous and past perfect. So I hope it's clear to you all, but it's a request to you all, please practice it. Voice, if you practice, it will become very easy for you all. Practice both both present and past tense. Practice a lot, it will become very easy for you all. And next day I will teach you all future tense. Okay, thank you.